Alright, come on, you bastard. Let's go. Let's go! Come on! Oh, hi guys. Yeah, I'll be with you in 1 sec. I'm trying to destroy this wood lodgeman. Come on. Come on. No! Why? Why? What? Oh, yeah. Boom! Anyway. Hi guys! Welcome back to the channel. And I'm playing my old school Sega Genesis. What do you mean I have been slacking? Yeah, I probably have been. That goes to the remote. This is research. Come on, you know this. Yeah. Anyone who has ever started a new project always does research first. This is research. No, in all seriousness though, I am actually doing research because one of my favorite games from the early 90s, yes, I am that old, leave me alone, is Sonic&Knuckles. And with the new movie that came out recently, I just found all my console games and I've been slowly restoring them throughout the last couple of years. I really got back into gaming and I've been missing doing gaming. I miss playing retro games like this. But the one thing I actually did notice though is that when the intro for Sonic&Knuckles start, I get what they were trying to do, but to me as a 3D artist I go, I can do better. I can make this better. I know I can make this better. So today, I'm actually going to be doing that. I am actually going to go through and using Blender, and I'm going to redo the Sonic&Knuckles intro. Let me finish this game, and then we can actually get back in the studio and whatnot. Yeah, no, I will meet you there. Just give me a sec. Yeah, no, just go, I'll be right there. Now the thing that I kind of noticed when I was like researching and looking at this is that the first couple of games, so the original Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic 2 with Knuckles, as well as Sonic 3, is that they do have a bit of the emblem. So the like wings with the certain ring and them coming up and it says Sonic the Hedgehog or Sonic 2. Whereas Sonic&Knuckles, I think what they were trying to do was incorporate 3D. They did like a pixelated look to them. What's crazy though, the box art, I'm sure right here, it's just like this really cool silhouette of Sonic&Knuckles. So I thought, how cool would that be to try to incorporate that into our design? Okay, so this is the final design that I'm going to be going with as I go into Blender. I will say this, I have never used Blender in a personal project. I've always done the tutorials for Blender, but I've never actually sat down and be like, alright, this is the project I'm going to be doing in Blender. There's no tutorials to help me out, to say the least, so it's going to be a lot of back and forth learning, maybe looking up tutorials as I go, as well as the headache of remembering what different keys are, because I come from doing a lot of 3ds Max. If you ever use a lot of hotkeys, you'll find that you create a muscle memory really quick. The problem is that when you start going into another program like Blender, your muscle memory will kick in and think like, oh yeah, it's this one to move around and this one. So it might take a lot longer and a lot more cursing to get right.
Dang it! God! Shit! No.
Okay, I didn't curse that much. Maybe I did. I can't remember. Though overall though, the modeling process and the texturing for this guy wasn't that bad. Like, I definitely got over that I was not in 3ds Max, was working in Blender. Once I kind of made that switch in my mind, I was in a different program and the hotkeys that I'm normally used to are not going to work. The more I was open to being like, alright, I know this tool exists. Where does it exist in Blender? So that was kind of the philosophy going on. Like, I would try to imagine how I would do this in 3ds Max. And then when I got to a point where I'm like, all right, I need to find this tool. Where is it? I would go search good old Google and try to find that tool and try to memorize how to get that. And the more I did that, the faster this model went by. I'm excited. It came out really great. Better than I expected. So you're probably wondering, why am I looking into Blender when I have all this experience in 3ds Max? One of the many reasons is that I am too comfortable in 3ds Max. I know how to work the program. I know how to do a lot of things in 3ds Max. I feel like I learned enough, but not enough to continue getting excited about the craft of 3D modeling and animating and being creative on it. Most of the tutorials I see in like 3ds Max is a lot of like realistic rendering, which isn't bad, but I feel like I kind of want to learn something new, which is why I'm getting really excited with what the Blender community has been building out. I've been seeing people create visual effects with Blender. I've seen people create non-photorealistic renders in Blender. That was a tongue twister. And just looks like a great place for me to experiment and try new things. The one thing I really want to try is combining my 2D drawing skills, so my 2D animations, my character designs, stuff like that, with my 3D skills, which is like hard modeling, so doing like environments, doing architecture, furniture, etc., and see how can I blend those two together. How can I create something that, like, at first glance you go, yeah, it's all done in 2D. Or they like look at it and go like, I can't tell where the 3D starts and the 2D ends. Because I see a great trend going on right now where stylized 3D animation has started to become popular and exciting. Ever since Into the Spider-Verse came out, I've been wanting to try to combine 2D and 3D. And then I see movies like Mitchell's vs. the Machines, Arcane. The latest one I've seen lately was Chippendale's Rescue Rangers on Disney+, which, surprisingly enough, that was a lot of fun. And I just find films like this now have started to be really immersive and really kind of engaging to watch. Whereas hyper-realistic films and realistic 3D animation, while good and interesting, doesn't, for me, get me excited to apply that. It doesn't give me the inspiration to try that. So that's where I'm kind of looking into Blender, looking at things that got me excited as a kid, and just having fun again. Because of the fact that I spent so much time making other people's dreams a reality that I sort of stopped pursuing my own dreams and allowing others to kind of influence my direction. And I don't want that. I really am looking forward now to being able to focus on the dreams that I want to do. I mean, I spent the last couple of years now answering what Uncle Iroh said of who are you and what is it that you want, and this is what I'm looking forward to. Alright guys, so unfortunately this is going to have to be a two-parter video. I know, I keep doing the two-parters. But with that said though, I feel like I covered a lot when it came to modeling, the concept art, materials, and lighting in this one, that doing animation along with this would probably make this video a lot longer than it needs to be. I'm excited where this is going. What's crazy sometimes is that when you start a project like this, especially when you're using new tools, or if you've never played around with a program before and you're just getting your feet wet, to all of a sudden see stuff clicking and seeing it working, kind of gets you excited to do the next one. Not to mention, I really want to spend a lot of time planning out the animation. Not only do I want to do the emblem and then popping up being like, all right, which one you want to choose for your adventure, I also want to really kind of storyboard out the intro portion of the animation, because if you hear the music for it, I almost feel like they were both like racing against each other or something of that sort. So I really want to kind of plan out and storyboard all that and see what I come up with. That's why this is going to be a two-parter. Sorry about that, but hey, you know, this is me getting back into doing YouTube videos. This is me like reinvigorating myself to get back into doing more YouTube videos, and I want to be able to put out these videos on a consistent basis without spending so much time on it. Watching guys, I'm excited to finish this up and do the final animations and the final. If you have any questions and you got this far into the video, what I want you to do is leave me a game controller emoji and leave your comment, leave your question, and in the next video when we do the animation on this, I will gladly answer your questions. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell so you can see when the next video drops. And until next time, talk to you later. Take care, guys. Oh, what is it that Sonic does? He goes the whereas Knuckles go. Alright guys, take care.